At least 120 people have been killed in the Democratic Republic of Congo's capital, Kinshasa, after heavy rains unleashed floods and caused landslides. The death toll was compiled by the General Management of Migration, a part of the Interior Ministry. Health Minister Jean-Jacques Mungani Mbanda told reporters that the ministry had counted 141 dead, but that the number needed to be cross-checked with other departments.
According to the police chief, Silvano Kasongo, the entire neighborhoods were flooded with muddy water and houses and roads ripped apart by sinkholes, including the N1 highway that connects Kinshasa to the chief seaport of Matadi. As a result, the N1 highway could be closed for 3 to 4 days. Poorly unregulated rapid urbanization has made the city increasingly vulnerable to flash floods after intense rains, which have become more frequent due to climate change. At least 39 people died in Kinshasa in 2019 when torrential rain flooded low-lying districts and some buildings and roads collapsed. This is yet a reminder about the impact of climate change and how the continent needs to look inward to take decisions that are better for us, to sensitize the people, to look for homegrown solutions. We can't keep waiting for the West and waiting for them to, remit. Of course, yes, this last COP was very impactful for us because we had been, the loss and damage, I would say, yes. Loss and damage was accepted, where they had said, okay, they would pay for the loss and damage because at the end of the day, Africa contributes the least but feels the worst impact of climate change. So it's important that these conversations be had in this regard. But it's so sad, and our heart goes out to our hearts go out to the people who have been killed as a result of these torrential floods. And we hope that this is a reminder to the governments to do something better for them.
Absolutely. And so there's this, from the, of course, a really sad incident, there's also the disaster response that needs to be improved upon across the continent. It's not just, we would always now and then, commemorate with the people and, send our condolences to those governments. But, it's a reminder that there needs to be more done with regards to disaster response in different parts of Africa. I spoke earlier about how the weather conditions in different parts of the continent differ. Here in Nigeria, we're done with rains, hopefully till, maybe sometime middle of next year. But, in Central Africa, they're, still talking about rains and heavy enough to cause these type of floods, 100+ people, killed. So there has to be better done in disaster response. And of course, it's a call to governments across the continent to help save these lives and to help do better to protect people in times like this.